If you have a child that plays football or that's considering playing football, this is a book that you cannot afford to not read. It talks about some of the dangers of receiving a lot of injuries and impacts when it comes to football. It is no joke. This book was very, very informative. It would be considered YA. It's good for the age groups of 10 to 12, I believe I saw on Amazon. It is by Jacqueline Woodson. It is titled Before the Ever After. It is $8.99 with Kindle. Hardcover is $8.99. Paperback is $8.99. It's available with audiobook. I actually listened to the book myself on Libby. The book is 175 pages. So, for as long as ZJ can remember, his dad has been everyone's hero. As a charming, talented pro football star, he's as beloved to the neighborhood kids he plays with as he is to his millions of adoring sports fans. But lately, life at ZJ's house is anything but charming. His dad is having trouble remembering things and seems to be angry all the time. ZJ's mother explains it's because of all the head injuries his dad sustained during his career. ZJ can understand that, but it doesn't make the sting any less real when his own father forgets his name. As ZJ contemplates his new reality, he has to figure out how to hold on to family traditions and recollections of the glory days, all the while wondering what their past amounts to if his father can't remember it. And most importantly, can those happy feelings ever be reclaimed when they are all so busy aching for the past? Let me say this. This is my first time reading a book by this author. I found the book on Libby. It wasn't a situation where I was like stumbling through looking necessarily for a book by this author, but I saw that the book took 2 hours to listen to. I love me a good short story, so that's what made me really get into it. I listened to the book without even listening to or reading the book summary. With that being said, this book pulled at my heartstrings. You can say this book was written for ages 10 to 12. This book did such a good job on touching on how it feels to watch your loved one's memory fade away. It is no joke. And when I mean fade away, I mean in the aspect of when they start forgetting things, when they longer can say your name. The way that these brain injuries affect these football players after all these years of playing, I want to compare it so much to seeing your older family member having Alzheimer's or dementia. The reason why I say that is I was a certified nurse's assistant for 6 years. So as someone that worked hands-on with people, and as you slowly start to watch their memory leave them, as you slowly start to see their personality transition into someone that is not anywhere near similar to the loved one that you've always remembered, that is extremely challenging as an adult. I can only imagine what that's like as a child. And I think with the more cases that are coming out and with the more athletes that are getting diagnosed with these things, I know at one point it was considered maybe like a boxer's illness because of all the injuries that they sustained to the head and to the face and things. I think it made me begin to question, will more people start to be hesitant about letting their sons play football in these like contact sports? Because in the book, the character ZJ, he really got to the point where he's like, I don't want to play football. His friends are all, let's play football, whatever. One of his friends, what's his name? Everett? I want to say, it started with an E, so forgive me there. It was either Everett or Ezekiel. I want to say it was Everett. I'm somewhere close. It starts with an E, okay? The boy did not understand the concept of, sir, we are playing touch football, okay? We're not tackling each other. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. At one point, the boy ends up taking it too far. He hits ZJ so hard, ZJ's mouth starts bleeding. I don't remember if his lip busted or what, but it's just, there's a reason why there's touch football leagues. Please, please, I understand how being a football player is glamorized. I understand there's so much money in it. I understand the pride that comes with I'm pursuing my dream to make it to the league. If you are a parent of someone who is considering playing football, please read into the effects and the studies and the damages that it does. Does that mean I'm no longer pro football? I really don't care about sports too tough. truth be told, I don't even have a favorite sports team. My favorite sports team is whatever sports team the man I'm dating likes. And clearly it changes every few years. So I don't have a dog necessarily in this fight. I just think this book did a very, very great job of being informative. This author's work is very vast. I see that they have a bunch of children's books, a bunch of books out there. I read the book on Libby. There was more books by this author on there. I even went and found the author on Instagram at this point because I was just so amazed. I want to say this author had like 50,000 followers on Instagram. She has her own website. This is one of those books that I feel like people cannot afford to just not read. You have to read this book. You have to check this book out. Again, it's only a 2-hour long read. It was very touching. I think that the author did a great job of showcasing ZJ's emotions he went through of watching how much his father changed, from the transitions of the dad having headaches and explaining how the community gets involved, but then also explaining how sometimes when people go from this celebrity status and being this neighborhood hero, when they're no longer able to get out and sign footballs and do this and do that, some people just kind of shovel you away and just check you off, and they don't even come check on you anymore. Those friends that used to be there all the time, oh yeah, I'm friends with Zachariah. What was his name? Zachariah Jones, I think, in the book. I'm friends with ZJ that plays for the Dolphins, this and that. Once they can't like claim you in that way, those same friends stop inviting you over. They don't call to check on you. They don't ask if your kids are okay. They act like you just are, oh, ZJ don't play like you used to no more. That don't mean you forget about me. And I witnessed that a lot in nursing homes when I was working in nursing homes. You would have these elderly people, might be in their 80s, might be in their 90s. Some families drop these people off and y'all don't come visit grandma at all. Y'all don't come visit grandma on a random Tuesday. Y'all don't come check out grandma necessarily on her birthday. We might see y'all around Christmas. We might see y'all around Easter. Might see y'all around Thanksgiving. Y'all don't even drop in on y'all grandparents that y'all be dropping off at these nursing homes once a month. And that's crazy to me. Does everyone have a life? Yes. Yes, they do. But at the same time, just because your family member or loved one can't fully remember you, or they're not fully functioning the same way that they used to, that does not give you the right to just abandon people. And the same energy you put out there in that way, who's to say you're not going to become that same person 20, 30, 40 years from now? We never know where life's going to take you or leave you. I'm not leaving my parents in no nursing home. I'm sorry. If you have to transition them to that, that's one thing. But let me live in the same state or the same city. I'm seeing my parents. I'm coming to check on them. I'm sorry. If you don't remember me, I'm still here. If you can't remember my name, that's all right. I'm still here. I'm just your friend today coming to check on you. I'm just your whatever. Whatever you want to acknowledge me as. If I got to come dressed up in my scrubs so you think that I'm just a nurse's assistant taking care of you, I'm going to be doing that for my parents. I'm going to be doing that for my loved ones. And I hope that someone steps like that behind me. I hope. So this was a very, very good book. I didn't even want this review to be this long. But at this point, please check the book out. If you have not already subscribed and followed my channel, you are missing out, because I drop book reviews at least twice a week, as well as videos with books that are on my to be read list, because I am always consuming new books. I'm always trying to explore and navigate into different genres and things. I'm figuring out what books really move me, what books get me excited, what books make me feel like, yeah, I definitely am going to DNF this and I'm only 10% of the way in. I'm just really excited about this year and how things have been going. I want to say thank you again to everyone who has subscribed to me, followed me, shared my content. My book, My Favorite Ex, is still free on Amazon and Barnes & Nobles, as well as my book, I Turned His Sister Out in Texas. You can find the link for both of those books below in my bio, as well as in the descriptions, please, on YouTube if you're watching this video there. So I will see you in the next video. Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed with marketing your book? Imagine having a team of experts dedicated to promoting your work while you focus on what you love, writing. Our book promoting services are designed to alleviate the stress of marketing and allow you to reach a wider audience. With our tailored strategies and proven results, we can help you to boost your book sales and visibility in the book community and crowded market. Let us take care of the promotional efforts while you concentrate on what you do best, crafting your next bestseller. Alleviate and elevate your author brand and stand out in the competitive world of publishing with our services that are specialized in marketing solutions. Partner with us and watch your book soar to new heights.